Hi, my name is Bill Crow, and I can help you stage memorable conferences. Now, what's your greatest fear as a conference organizer? That your conference will be boring, or the presentations won't be very memorable, or everyone's going to be on their iPhones. Well, I'm here to calm your fears. Now, in this short video, I'll speak about just three things. One is my story. I've done something most people dream of doing. Two, I'll talk about what I learned and why that's relevant to your audience. And three, I'll show how my story can help you as a conference organizer. Okay, first my story. Well, I was a lawyer for 25 years, and not once in that time did I feel comfortable in my profession. I really hated my job, and I felt like an imposter. Then after a humiliating encounter with a client in a public washroom stall, I'd reached my limit. So I ditched my legal career, and I ran away to the south of France with my family. Now, what did I learn there? Well, initially I went to France just to postpone my nervous breakdown. But while I was in France, I had the space and the time to really examine my life without everyday demands getting in the way. And I concluded that it was ego and money which kept me in a job for which I was ill-suited. Sure, I was good at it, but it was killing me. Now, why is this relevant to your audience? Well, I'm not proposing that everyone quits their job and moves to France, but I will challenge your audience to seriously examine their own lives, perhaps during a longer vacation or their own sabbatical. Afterwards, they'll seek fulfillment in their own professions or businesses. They'll be happier, more engaged workers. Now, why is my emotional story relevant to you as a conference organizer? Well, the sad fact is that most people forget everything they ever hear at conferences. And that's because our brains are only wired to remember information that has an emotional charge. Memories are anchored in emotion, and I can be the anchor providing that emotion. Your audience will enjoy my talk, they'll be enlightened by my talk, but their emotional state will also make them more receptive to other speeches during your conference. They'll leave your conference retaining more of what they heard. Now, my story is one of misery and humor and transformation. Now, if you want another boring, bland talk, well, I'm not your guy. But if you'd like to have a presentation that is a bit offbeat, something that's very emotional, if you want your conference to be the one that everyone remembers, then we should talk.